person just chilling. Now, I'm the person that usually does most of the work. Because I don't know, but like, I think who you are in a group project says a lot about you. I'm just gonna keep it there. Okay. Yeah, this one's funny. School Wi-Fi blocking everything except ads. That's funny. Or like school computers blocking everything except like ads. That's funny. What are these? Oh, okay. Who actually invented glitter? That is a good thing to think about. Like, where did glitter come from? That's a very good thing to think about. I'm actually gonna look it up. Where did glitter come from? Glitter has a surprisingly interesting history. Harry Rushman is widely credited with inventing modern glitter in 1934. 1934, guys. He was a machinist in New Jersey who was experimenting with ways to cut scrap plastic into tiny reflective pieces. He built a machine that could slice plastic and later polyester film into extremely small flakes, creating the glitter we recognize today. So basically, they put some, I guess he just cut some plastic and put it in like a shredder and like did some magic and like it turned into glitter. That makes a lot more sense. But you know what the real question is? How did we go from caveman to literal phones? That doesn't make any sense. How does one make a phone from rock? Okay, I'm gonna ask the same question. How did we go from caveman to phones? Very general question. ChatGPT says, that's one of the biggest questions in human history. The short version is, small improvements kept building on each other over hundreds of thousands of years. No one jumped from caves to smartphones, obviously. It was millions of people adding tiny discoveries over time. Okay, yeah, obviously. Ooh, it gives me like a 10-step thing. Okay, I guess I'm gonna go over all of it. Here we go. So, 1. Early humans, about 300,000 years ago, learned to make stone tools, control fire, and developed spoken language. And then we got number 2, agriculture, about 12,000 years ago. Okay, so what did they do? It says 300,000 years ago, and then it jumps to 12,000 years. So you're telling me it took y'all like 200,000 something years to learn how to do agriculture? Actually, is that crazy? Think about it. We only live for average 70, 80 years, and they didn't figure out agriculture for another 200,000 years. Is that crazy? Am I thinking weird here? Whatever. Number 3, ancient civilizations. Writing was invented, mathematics and engineering was developed, wheels, roads, and ships were made, trade easier. Knowledge could finally be recorded instead of only remembered. My bad for speaking like that. And I've got number 4, the Middle ChatGPT